UNESCO Remote Radio Week 2021. Live on connectonair.com and remoteradioweek.org.
Connect on Air.
Remote Radio Week proposes distinct programs in English, French, Spanish and Arabic, featuring experts, examples, debates and technical tips.
Connect on Air, première plateforme dédiée à la radio et à l'audio digital.
Connectonair.com, radio and audio hub.
UNESCO Remote Radio Week 2021. Get ready for a week devoted to helping radio stations broadcast remotely. Live on connectonair.com and remote-radio-week.org.
Thank you for giving me opportunity to be a part of UNESCO Remote Radio Week 2021. My heartiest thanks to UNESCO for this fascinating event and also our long-term partnership with DW Academy for this. My greetings to all. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tarikul, Chief Executive of Community Radio, Radio Naf, based in Cox's Bazar, which has been working since 2012 where around 1 million Rohingya took shelter since inflection August 2017. Since the COVID-19 hit the world, Cox's Bazar Rohingya communities camps are also affected, and all humanitarian organizations put their all efforts to combat in homes the ground, especially with their life-saving information. Community Radio now also started responding to COVID virus by broadcasting information. Camp movement were restricted or limited for safety. 8 people also cannot able to go door to door to inform people. In that difficult time, we all were looking for solution with safety. Radio Naf was thinking who they can use the radio and the social media together. And then Radio Naf, in collaboration with DW Academy, comes with a new outreach idea for Rohingya and host communities for producing a program for the community by engaging the community. Use the radio broadcasting and social media together, and then the virtual radio show ideas has been generated. The title of the show is Take Part, the COVID-19 virtual radio talk show for both the radio and nearby host community to disseminate the emergency life savings and COVID-19 pandemic key facts.
So yes, stigma social down back now the Tikadili Botke more Zargo, Tikadera or Sostojargo, Tikadili Posos money not subsist to Zargo into Ian Itara boy and Ara, another Madamara Motitara boy.
As Zoom is one of the most popular platforms for e-learning, meeting, and online-based activities, we have decided to use it for information dissemination platform and use the show will broadcast from the radio, and at the same time it will go from Facebook and other social media channels. The show invited 2 to 3 guest speakers, especially experts on the topic, to be discussed and moderated by 2 moderators. The link of the show circulated among all beforehands, both in host and Rohingya community. They all entered into Zooms on a given time together. Show moderator links between the community and experts help to express their opinion and sharing the learning or challenges on the ground. The main unique of this program is the show will go from Radio Naf through the Radio Naf website. So in the show, community can engage themselves through phone call, Facebook, Zoom link, and they can listen through on-air. So anyone can use any platform. They feel comfortable to join and able to take part with us. Radio Naf use their listener groups and information hubs are in Rohingya camps and their host community to ensure maximum reach out of this virtual radio show across Coxbazar. So our show take part the COVID-19 radio talk. Rohingya community who needs information of awareness and with life-saving facts, especially on COVID-19 preventive facts, for disseminating the facts of the community through a multi-dimensional platforms like social media, radio, and also different communication apps. This show is the platform where we can introduce this multi-dimensional channel. The challenges of the show are to have strong internet access all over areas where audience want to join the show through their smartphone they use. They also need to spend some money to buy enough mobile data for getting internet with standard 4G speed. All men and women does not have any smartphone, but they get connected through their family members, friends, and relatives' phone. As we are community radio operating from remote locations, we sometimes experience power cuts, and it sometimes hampers our broadcasting as well. Considering the COVID-19 pandemic, lockdown, global warning, government instruction, and targeting the adolescent and youth who are spending a lot of time in the social media. Zoom show is important for raising community voice, getting information, experience opinion, and sharing challenges in the Take Part COVID-19 virtual talk show. Thank you, everyone.
UNESCO Remote Radio Week 2021. Get ready for a week devoted to helping radio stations broadcast remotely. Live on connectonair.com and remote-radio-week.org. UNESCO Remote Radio Week 2021. Get ready for a week devoted to helping radio stations broadcast remotely. Live on connectonair.com and remote-radio-week.org.
Hello, this is Protiva Banerjee. I am working with Bangladesh NGOs Network for Radio and Communication BNNRC as an Assistant Program Coordinator. As a community media focal of BNNRC, I have been working with all community radio stations in Bangladesh for implementing various programs. Advertising is one of the income sources of the community radio station, but all advertisements are shifting to social media, including Facebook and YouTube now. Now the people are more interested in visual contents and it needs updated technology and skills. But most of the community radios of Bangladesh are comparatively lag in this field. The community radio is still struggling for transformation from analog to digital. During the strict lockdown, community radio broadcaster collect most of the information and interview over the phone. They also run radio programs, especially the radio talks, using various virtual platforms, which helped us to complete our all activities on time. In the era of the fourth industrial revolution and the influence of social media, we need to develop more visual contents, which have been realized through the experience of the COVID-19 pandemic. I think more emphasis would be given to skill development on updated technology for developing quality content on contemporary issues.
UNESCO Remote Radio Week 2021. Get ready for a week devoted to helping radio stations broadcast remotely. Insights and suggestions on how to keep your radio business operating through any crisis. 100% online, 4 languages. Live on connectonair.com and remote-radio-week.org.
Connect on Air.
UNESCO Remote Radio Week 2021. Live on connectonair.com and remote-radio-week.org.
Connect on Air.
Remote Radio Week proposes distinct programs in English, French, Spanish and Arabic, featuring experts, examples, debates and technical tips.
Connect on Air, première plateforme dédiée à la radio et à l'audio digital.